Are you preparing for the Microsoft Implementing End-to-End Security Controls for Cloud and AI Workloads exam? Let's test your knowledge with practice questions covering identity, cloud security, AI workloads, data protection, threat detection, governance, and security controls. Check your answer after every question and keep track of your score. For more Implementing End-to-End Security Controls for Cloud and AI Workloads exam practice questions and complete exam preparation, visit Study for Exam using the link in the description. Let's start with question 1. Question 1. A company wants to ensure that users can access cloud resources only after their identity and security requirements have been verified. Which security approach is most appropriate? A. Perimeter-only security. B. Anonymous access. C. Zero trust. D. Shared credentials. Correct answer, C. Zero trust. Explanation. Zero trust follows the principle of verifying every access request, rather than automatically trusting users or devices. Identity, device health, access policies, and other signals can be evaluated before access is granted. Question 2. Which Microsoft service is primarily used for identity and access management in Microsoft Cloud environments? A. Microsoft Entra ID. B. Azure Blob Storage. C. Azure DNSD. Azure Monitor. Correct answer, A. Microsoft Entra ID. Explanation. Microsoft Entra ID provides identity and access management capabilities, including authentication, authorization, conditional access, and identity governance. Question 3. An organization wants to require multi-factor authentication when users access sensitive cloud applications. Which capability should be configured? A. Azure DNS. B. Azure Storage Lifecycle Management. C. Azure Load Balancer. D. Conditional Access. Correct answer, D. Conditional Access. Explanation. Conditional access policies can evaluate signals such as user, location, device, and application before applying access requirements such as multi-factor authentication. Question 4. What is the primary purpose of Microsoft Defender for Cloud? A. Provide cloud security posture management and workload protection. B. Manage email newsletters. C. Replace identity providers. D. Create Office documents. Correct answer, A. Provide cloud security posture management and workload protection. Explanation. Microsoft Defender for Cloud helps organizations assess security posture, identify recommendations, detect threats, and protect cloud workloads across supported environments. Question 5. A security team wants to reduce the permissions assigned to an application. Which principle should it follow? A. Full administrative access. B. Least privilege. C. Anonymous access. D. Shared ownership. Correct answer, B. Least privilege. Explanation. The principle of least privilege means granting users, applications, and services only the permissions they need to perform their required tasks. Question 6. Which security control is most appropriate for protecting secrets used by cloud applications? A. Azure Key Vault. B. Azure DNS. C. Azure Load Balancer. D. Azure Files. Correct answer, A. Azure Key Vault. Explanation. Azure Key Vault provides secure storage and management for secrets, keys, and certificates, reducing the need to place sensitive credentials directly in application code. Question 7. An AI application processes confidential customer information. What should the security architect prioritize? A. Public access to all data. B. Data protection and access controls. C. Disabling authentication. D. Storing credentials in source code. Correct answer. B. Data protection and access controls. Explanation. Sensitive AI workloads require appropriate identity, authorization, encryption, data governance, and monitoring controls to reduce the risk of unauthorized data access or exposure. Question 8. Why is encryption important for cloud workloads? A. It helps protect data from unauthorized disclosure. B. It eliminates the need for authentication. C. It automatically removes malware. D. It increases application memory. Correct answer. A. It helps protect data from unauthorized disclosure. Explanation. Encryption protects data by transforming it into a form that cannot be easily understood without the appropriate cryptographic key. It can be applied to data at rest and in transit. Question 9. A company wants to detect suspicious activity across its cloud environment by correlating security signals from multiple sources. Which Microsoft service should it consider? A. Microsoft Word. B. Microsoft Sentinel. C. Azure Storage. D. Microsoft Forms. Correct answer. B. Microsoft Sentinel. Explanation. Microsoft Sentinel is a cloud-native security information and event management solution that can collect and correlate security data from multiple sources. Question 10. What is the primary purpose of security analytics? A. Identify patterns and indicators of potential threats. B. Increase storage capacity. C. Replace application development. D. Disable security alerts. Correct answer. A. Identify patterns and indicators of potential threats. Explanation. Security analytics helps teams examine logs, events, alerts, and other signals to identify suspicious behavior and investigate potential threats. Question 11. An organization wants to prevent unauthorized applications from accessing sensitive resources. Which approach can help? A. Anonymous authentication. B. Public permissions. C. Shared administrator accounts. D. Identity-based access controls. Correct answer. D. Identity-based access controls. Explanation. Identity-based controls allow organizations to define who or what can access a resource and under which conditions. This supports zero trust and least privilege principles. Question 12. Why should organizations use managed identities for supported Azure resources? A. They expose passwords publicly. B. They can reduce the need to manage application credentials manually. C. They disable authorization. D. They remove all security policies. Correct answer. B. They can reduce the need to manage application credentials manually. Explanation. Managed identities allow supported Azure resources to authenticate to other services without developers having to store and manage credentials directly in application code. Question 13. An AI application can call external APIs and perform business actions. What security control is especially important? A. Restricting tool permissions and validating requested actions. B. Giving the AI unrestricted administrator access. C. Removing authentication. D. Allowing every API request automatically. Correct answer. A. Restricting tool permissions and validating requested actions. Explanation. AI applications and agents should have only the permissions required for their intended tasks. Tool access should be controlled, and sensitive actions may require additional validation or human approval. Question 14. Which security principle assumes that a request should not be trusted simply because it originates inside the corporate network? A. Open access. B. Zero trust. C. Perimeter trust. D. anonymous access. Correct answer, B, zero trust. Explanation. Zero trust assumes that no user, device, application, or network location should automatically be trusted. Access should be continuously evaluated based on relevant security signals. Question 15. A security team wants to investigate an alert involving several cloud resources. What information would be most useful? A. Relevant logs, alerts, identities, timestamps, and resource activity. B. Screen resolution. C. Desktop wallpaper. D. Keyboard configuration. Correct answer. A. Relevant logs, alerts, identities, timestamps, and resource activity. Explanation. Security investigations rely on contextual information such as identities, timestamps, activities, resource information, and related alerts to reconstruct what happened. Question 16. What is the benefit of applying security policies consistently across cloud resources? A. It gives every user administrator access. B. It eliminates the need for monitoring. C. It helps maintain a standardized security baseline. D. It disables compliance controls. Correct answer. C. It helps maintain a standardized security baseline. Explanation. Consistent policies help organizations enforce security requirements across environments and identify resources that do not meet defined standards. Question 17. A company wants to reduce the risk of sensitive information being exposed through AI-generated responses. What should it consider? A. Public access to all organizational data. B. Data classification, access controls, and output safeguards. C. Disabling authentication. D. Giving every user unrestricted access. Correct answer. B. Data classification, access controls, and output safeguards. Explanation. AI systems should respect existing data permissions and use appropriate protection mechanisms to reduce the chance that confidential information is exposed through generated content. Question 18. Why is security monitoring important for AI workloads? A. AI applications can introduce unique risks that need continuous observation. B. Monitoring removes the need for security policies. C. AI workloads never generate security events. D. Monitoring automatically prevents every attack. Correct answer. A. AI applications can introduce unique risks that need continuous observation. Explanation. AI workloads can involve models, prompts, data sources, APIs, agents, and external tools. Monitoring these components can help identify abnormal activity, misuse, and security issues. Question 19. A security architect is designing controls for a new cloud AI application. Which approach is best? A. Give applications unrestricted permissions. B. Add security only after a breach. C. Disable logging to reduce costs. D. Build security controls into the architecture from the beginning. Correct answer, D. Build security controls into the architecture from the beginning. Explanation. Security should be considered during the design phase rather than treated as an afterthought. Identity, data protection, networking, monitoring, and governance should be incorporated into the architecture. Question 20. What is the best approach for maintaining security across cloud and AI workloads over time? A. Continuously assess, monitor, test, and improve security controls. B. Configure security once and never review it. C. Ignore new threats. D. Disable security alerts after deployment. Correct answer: A. Continuously assess, monitor, test, and improve security controls. Explanation: Cloud and AI environments continuously evolve. Regular assessments, monitoring, threat detection, testing, policy reviews, and remediation help organizations maintain an effective security posture. Great job completing these implementing end-to-end security controls for Cloud and AI Workloads exam practice questions. How many did you get right? Share your score in the comments. For more implementing end-to-end security controls for Cloud and AI Workloads exam practice questions, detailed explanations, and complete exam preparation, visit Study for Exam using the link in the video description. Thanks for watching. If this video helped with your Microsoft SC-500 preparation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more certification practice videos. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and good luck with your exam.